guys, Charmed Wench here and welcome back to my channel. And today, as you could see by the title, I was doing a look based on the Zoeva Sweet Glamour palette. This is a beautiful palette and it is really perfect for spring. Now we're just starting to edge, you know, we're dipping our toes into spring now. So I thought, what better time to try and do a little spring look to start out us on the beginning of spring. I know we're still in March, but I want to feel like it's spring. The snow is so horrible. Well, it is when I'm filming this video. The weather has been getting me down and I got sent this palette by the lovely Lightning Lass as a gift that you will have seen in a previous video, and I just thought the weather is so rubbish that why not create the start of our spring sort of makeup looks. So that is why the colours in this palette are perfect for spring, and that's why I decided to do this look. So without me rambling on too much, if you'd like to see how I created this like spring inspired look by the Sweet Glamour Zoeva palette, then carry on watching. Right guys, so this entire palette is Zoeva Sweet Glamour, and I'm going to apologise in advance. I didn't realise whilst recording that the white packaging is quite glary with my lights. So I will explain each colour as we go. If it doesn't show up very well, I'm so sorry. It's just because it's such white packaging. But the first colour is Fuzzy Haze, and we're applying that all over the lid. And the next shade we're going into is called Object to Subject, and I'm using this as a transition shade. It is very pale and not very pigmented, but it was perfect to go underneath the colour that I'll be applying next. So that next shade is called Daydream, and it's such a lovely purple colour. But with these colours, obviously, because they are what they are pastel, you have to build up that colour to the intensity that you want. I mean, you can use a little or you can use a lot. I have dipped in quite a lot here just to get a really, really nice lilac-y purple pigment going on. So you'll see me, as I go, just build up, keep dipping in, build up that colour until I'm completely happy with the way it looks on my eye. One thing I will say about this palette though is that they are really, really lovely to blend onto the eye. They're really soft and they blend really, really nicely. I think these shades are the perfect spring shades. They are just perfect. So when you're happy with that pigment on that eye, you do the same to the other eye. And now we're taking concealer, we're taking the Collection Lasting Perfection at first, and I start to conceal the eyelid on the inner corner and sort of bring it out, cutting the crease a little bit. But I do change my mind in a second because I want something a little bit more creamier, and I reach for the NYX Above and Beyond concealer and dip into that and cut my crease with that instead. It just seems a little bit more creamier and easier to cut the crease with at the minute, so I just went in with that. Repeat that on the other eye. Now we're taking this gorgeous shade. It's called Artistic Creation, and it is such a pretty, it's like an iridescent-y, yellowy sort of hue to it. I can't even explain it. It's really, really pretty. So I'm taking that and I'm packing that onto the lid where I've applied the concealer initially. And now we're going back into the palette, and this time we're taking the shade Spirits Held Desire, and I'm just using that on the outer edge of where I placed the Artistic Creation, just so that there's not a harsh line there and it's a nice smooth blended eye look. Dipping back into Daydream again now, and I'm just mainly focusing this sort of on the outer corner and building up that purple again because I wanted that purple to be there again and sort of bringing it back up into the crease so it's nice and neat and all blended out perfectly. And also using that Daydream colour under the lower lash line. And now we're taking that lovely white shade, which is called Fuzzy Haze, and I'm just putting that above the brow again just so that it freshens it up. Then we take our Maybelline Master Ink to apply our wings. And then we're taking the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara, for mascara of course. Oh, nearly forgot to curl my lashes. Again, I did apply mascara to both the upper lashes and the lower lashes, but I don't see the point in showing you guys the whole process when I can just tell you that there is mascara on the upper and the lower lashes. And then we're taking some really wispy falsies and we're going to apply those. And we're going in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk because I thought it was such a soft coloured look that I thought I'd line the waterline with that instead of a dark colour. And now we're going in with this Pixie, it's like a duo blush. It says duo blush, but it was more highlightery when I added it. So I kind of highlighted my face and then sort of changed my mind and went into the Untamed palette by Tarte and took the blush from that palette, which is of course called Untamed, and put blush on. And then to finish the look for lip, I went in with Jeffree Star Chrysanthemum lipstick. It's a really soft pink sort of shade. Look guys, this is something completely different for me. I generally am more used to the brighter sort of shades, but this is a really pretty soft, subtle, perfect shades for spring sort of look. It just screams spring. In fact, the whole palette screams spring. It really does, and it's gorgeous. I love the packaging. So I will probably maybe do a couple more looks with this because as much as I'm not a massive fan of the whole blue thing, this blue is really quite pretty. So yeah, there could be something in there that we could try, but for now I wanted to do a nice pretty soft to start us out on the spring kind of look. But yeah, that is it for this video guys. If you did enjoy this spring inspired Sweet Glamour look, then give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because I would really appreciate that, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.